Hi, welcome back to our channel. Today it's just me. I know that you've got some questions about whether stem cell transplant helped and whether there's any drug trial, and I'm planning to do an update. We still have plasma exchange to edit. I'm planning to do the update once that video is out. I wasn't able to actually give you the update that I wanted because my thyroid flipped, which means that it was overactive as a result of chemo and now is underactive as a result of chemo. But that was expected. I was really unwell and I'm still trying to get my hormones back on track, and then I'll be able to talk a little bit more about what I wasn't able to do and what I am able to do now, and all this shenanigans. But today I would like to talk about something quickly, which is why I left a support group on Facebook for stiff person syndrome. And the reason, it's obviously it's just my reason, and I'm not giving any advice to anyone. This is just something that I would like to share. So first of all, this support group was created, if anyone watched my video about how difficult it was to obtain diagnosis, I mentioned that I found someone's blog, and the same person who created the blog, she then went on to creating support for stiff person syndrome worldwide on Facebook.
It was set up for UK, but people from around the world joined.
Okay, well, but because it's Facebook, people from around the world joined, and it was for anyone who could have SPS, is interested in SPS, or is a carer for someone who's got SPS. So I was quite excited at the beginning because it was very, very difficult to find another person who would have it, obviously. So I went there, and at the beginning, yes, it was good to talk to other people, and good to see that I wasn't the only one. But it started getting a little bit too intense for me, and just so I get this right, is first of all, my onset comparing to other people's onset was very, very quick. This group was international, and there's nothing wrong with this group, by the way, but I found it quite difficult because everyone was in different state, and sometimes I would hear that people are, it took them 8 years to get diagnosis and things like that, but they are still able to walk. I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to walk. I wasn't able to wash myself. I wasn't able to make dinner. I wasn't able to stand, nothing. Some people were saying that they can, for example, run. And I developed this really nasty thing when I got jealous. I got jealous of people who were doing better than me. And I noticed that in myself, and I thought, oh my God, this is so bad. This is such a nasty trait to have. On the other hand, there were people who were doing worse, and it wasn't working for me. Like, oh, hey, I'm doing better, slightly better. At least this person is completely bedridden. No, I don't think that I'm a psychopath. I wasn't taking joy out of the group that was suffering more and actually looking with envy towards the group that was not suffering. No, but what was happening to me is just, it was weird. I started comparing myself to everyone. Even worse than that, I started comparing treatments, which is pretty much, there are not too many treatments to try. No one was talking about stem cell transplant in that group at the time. So I was thinking, like, well, why are the things not working for me? And then there's some people started coming in who were pushing their own agenda. They were trying to sell books about exercising, eating healthy, more holistic approach. It was kind of predatory as well from some people. which, by the way, has nothing to do with how the whole support was set up. I still think that is a positive force in the universe. Generally, I think these groups help, but sometimes you can find it overwhelming, and I became painfully aware of the fact that my onset is just so much quicker. Maybe it wasn't jealousy, it was this comparison, and like I should be doing better. I'm getting this drug now. I should be doing better. I'm not. Then I'm progressing. I'm going to die. So this is what happened to me. I was overthinking it too much, and then I decided that, as well as it is to be in a support group for very rare disorder, it may actually become extremely toxic for you.
It's not just that. I think it's also, it depends on your personality and how well you can deal with this kind of thing.
You think it's just personality? You don't think like progress of your illness has something?
Progress is one part of it, but also personality and whether you do end up comparing yourself.
Yes, that is true. Like, depends on your personality. Which I said, like, this is from my perspective, and maybe. Do you think that that's my personality, that I like comparing myself to others? Because I don't usually do that.
I don't know whether you like doing it, but it's something that you do sometimes.
Well, compare myself to others.
Yeah. That you always feel like you should be doing better. When you see that someone else is doing better, you feel like you should be doing
Ma'am, that's your fault that I always feel that I should be doing better. But, but yeah, feeling that you always should be doing better, which is something that, yeah, I do quite a lot. And having incurable progressive disorder, and taking this disorder and comparing it myself through the disorder, that's like completely like another level of toxicity, just in my head, not in the forum, but toxicity, and another level of just doing harm. Because the last thing that you want to do when you got stiff person syndrome is to get stressed. It's awful for you. It's so not good. So yeah, in the end, my own obsession with how well I was doing comparing to others just took me out of the group. I mean, I wasn't thrown out. I just, as I said, like I left voluntarily, not even saying anything. I still feel that it could be helpful for whoever wants it. Just try not to compare yourself too much. And if you find yourself doing it, then you should probably just give it a rest, and then either go back to it or just leave it. So other videos coming. Menopause, the big one, because that had nothing to do with support group, but it's really important. I hope Leona keeps it. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon.